Anyway,
Anyone else want to say something?
Okay. Welcome to another episode of Kitsune Sisters Dungeons and Dragons. I am the DM, Seishoko Taka, and I have my full complement of players today. With that being said, last episode, basically, Oath was told by many people not to mess with Lana, and Lana did a singing for the tavern for the new arrivals from Rika. And with that being said, let's get into the action.
So, I got a question. Can we
I have an answer.
Can we find out what kind of Fae Char got turned into?
In fact, that's what's going to be happening today.
Okay, thank you. I just wanted to make sure we could do that. Because honest to God, I've been waiting a week for that.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
All right, it is a new day. Everyone wakes up and basically let me go in here to, where is it at? Continent info, Frozen North notes. All right, I need the DM sheet or GM notes.
Hello, Blaze.
And I need to edit
It has been a while. I'm hoping you're doing well.
All right. And you find basically Char, did you want to be the first one awake, or did you want to come downstairs when everybody else was awake?
You talking to me?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, Chari's gonna stay asleep for a little while longer. I also need to message.
Okay.
I'll be right back, Taka.
All right. So, who else wants to do something while we're waiting for
Kana's gonna go down
Char to wake up?
Kana's gonna go down first to get her
I don't know why we're
drink.
necessarily waiting on Char. We can have people can wake up as they wish.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Hi, Insomniac Extraordinaire. I'm still awake.
Yep. Yeah.
Oath is merely at the mansion currently organizing his guys to go out and start subjugating tribes.
Kana is gonna go down to get her drink and just enjoy her alcohol that she gets on a daily basis.
Be back.
Okay.
She's probably gonna spend her morning in the room with the kids, getting them all ready for the day, and just kind of chilling.
And Verena is probably just hanging out in the tavern right now, eating brekkie.
Yeah, there's basically a large flagon next to Crane of just coffee. He's eating breakfast.
Solse is probably just across talking to some of the recruits and seeing exactly if they've gotten proper rest. So that's the start for the day.
Kana will just go into her corner and just finish up her last bit of paperwork that she was dealing with. She packed it up before everything, but she's getting the last bit done. Yeah, Blaze, I'm hoping you're doing
Oath
well.
turns on his ring and
Yeah,
says,
I am back,
is
so
anyone
streaming
who's in charge of
is going to
finances
be
awake?
slow.
Yeah. Jason's just
Good.
gonna respond. What's up?
I'm preparing my guys to head out. We need to take care. I'm gonna be bringing the tribes under heel.
Okay, I'll meet you at the front, at the gate. Then we'll figure that out.
Understood. Oath will then turn off his ring.
Ah, my camera fell. Ah.
Oh, I'm assuming your webcam.
More or less my phone. I don't have a webcam yet.
Taka, I kind of had that handled, sort of.
Okay. Okay. That's my suggestion.
There we go. Oh, someone redeemed their premium, or I think, or just resubbed. Yay!
It's probably free.
No, not this time.
Oh,
Ah, actually loaded in.
Oh,
Nope, not your friend either.
Actually, I had to turn off graphics acceleration.
Wait, how the fuck do you do that?
why are you, Lizzie? Why are you worrying about it? You're loaded in.
Not exactly. I don't see the chat.
Okay.
do you see?
Do you see what I
You're
see?
using Opera.
No.
You're using Chrome.
Yes.
So top right, the 3 dots that are vertical.
Okay.
You would go
Hold on.
into.
Where it says error.
Oh,
No, you'd go into
I have
settings.
to. Yep. Sorry guys, I had to do something. Settings.
You'd go to. Go to system.
System.
And then it's the second one down from the top.
Second one. Okay. I'm gonna have to relaunch for a brief moment. Yes,
Anyway, while we're waiting,
love D&D.
while we're waiting for Lizzie to load back in, anybody else want to do
you.
anything?
Social
Checking
will
on my
probably
basement.
take the
Yes,
and
we do love
Social will
some
probably take the
D&D.
recruits over to get their weapons from the firearms place.
Mm-hmm.
Which I need to fucking find again.
Have those clothes for the kids come in yet?
Not yet.
I'm
It's
wanting.
called
Proportional response.
response. Yep.
Yeah, got it.
what about proportional
Proportional
response?
response?
To get the weapons.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So
Just had to be sure that it was the right thing that I turned off.
Pourquoi?
So Jetty, the one that I suggested is probably the one we should go with.
only reason why I bow to Kitsune on this one is because he did do the roll for you to see which one
Ooh.
that you became.
Yeah, basically just the same time, Jay. We're not going to change the.
Mechanics of anything, Merle?
Yeah.
Okay. Mm,
Because that'll be a pain. It's just going to be the aesthetic change of
fluffier tail.
yeah,
Fluffy your fucking tail.
fox ears, tail, and then yeah.
Yeah, Chart probably comes walking down. He's like, "Can I have some burger and some tea, please?"
Yeah, coming
Talking
right
to
up.
Kana just looks up on hearing Char's face, or hears Char's voice, and just be like, fluffy tail?
So, Carol, since you're the first one who would be seeing Char and all their glory,
Yep.
Carol would be seeing the tiefling they're fairly familiar with, like having seen them before, but it looks like instead of like the tiefling style tail they normally have, it is now a foxtail, much like Jason's, and behind the horns that Char has are a pair of ears.
Yeah.
Goofy foxy.
You do something with your hair? Like,
No, I just woke up.
Do you need a mirror so you can see yourself, Char?
he just
He reaches up and
just
touches.
hands him a mirror. Here you go. Have a little look-see, because it looks like you you had a rough night.
Yeah, I did.
Well, it's obvious. Most people don't really wake up the next morning with different ears. Very fluffy tail.
He's looking at his ears. You know, the sad thing is I'm used to having fluffy ears in my other form.
I'm back. Sorry for dipping for a bit.
Covering his mouth, realizing what he just said.
The reveal.
Oh, what is he?
You'll find out.
So, burger and what else? What else did you want?
Tea, please.
Coming up.
Thank you.
He just dips around the corner and starts preparing the meal.
Hey, Taka?
Yeah?
Is it alright if Rana just comes over from the manor?
Yeah.
No, absolutely not. How dare you go places in the city that you're the queen of?
How dare you enjoy your own city?
I also personally own this tavern, so.
Yeah. So, why are you asking?
Fair. Just sauntering over to the tavern then, see what's going on.
Yep. So first appearances, you would see that, as far as you can tell, with your, I forgot whatever your passive is. Jason is not in the tavern currently.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, let me see your passive.
I think it's like 13.
Perception. It's 13. Yes. You notice that there's someone vaguely unfamiliar, like they're from your memory. You know they are char shaped, but from the back it doesn't look like char. Tail is not impish like tiefling style, and you can't see horns, so you're just like, okay, new person, whatever.
Char brings his tail forward. Huh. Goofy.
Wait, do we have new char art?
Not yet.
No.
I
Not
was
yet.
explaining that we're probably not going to update much. This is just more aesthetics.
Okay.
Yeah.
kind of like with all the other transformations.
Okay. How's that?
Fuck it. Wait, can I roll perception
yes, you
or
can
insight?
roll a perception.
Okay. Wait, would it be insight or perception?
It would be perception.
Perception.
Because you're
and insight to decide if they're trying to deceive you or not.
Okay, so yeah, it would be
perception is to sense things. Insight is to try to figure out what you're seeing.
Okay.
With a 16, upon further examination, you notice the coloration of this person's like hair and fur looks like a mixture of what Jason's is now and what Char's
was.
No,
Yeah.
like Char's
Or is.
Yeah, because you had a fairly similar hair color to what Jason had, like after he was transformed. So there wasn't much change. There's just some hints of like blue.
Char's just burying his face in his tail. Whoa.
Chill with the floof obsession.
It's my own tail. Leave me alone.
Yeah, my tail is still long due to the fact I
And
didn't try to change
Daryl
it back.
comes out and puts the food down as they're bantering back and forth. There you go.
Thank you.
Sorry, I had to disappear there. Mom decided to give me a call.
That's okay.
For a piece.
You're fine.
I forgot to order my food. Dragon steak, please.
Coleman right up.
Thank you.
Oh, I forgot to ask. Taco, would I be able to identify what kind of Fae Char's turned into?
You would. So the Fae, the type of Fae you would notice is pretty much the same as what Crystal is and what Jason is.
Okay, so along those lines, gotcha.
I don't even know what my Fae is yet because I haven't looked into it.
Taking a shot in the dark for that one, I would assume you're more more so along the lines of Arana, given both wings.
Oh fuck! So I'm a winter Fae.
For the time being.
For what? Huh?
Don't worry about it. We'll
You'll
explain
get
to you
briefed later.
Please do brief me out when we're done when I'm done streaming.
Lizzie. Okay, continuing on Loki.
Well, for starters, Arana's just gonna walk over to Char, put her arm around him. You turned out well.
Okay, I'm gonna have you roll an insight because I never said that the.
Oh yeah, that's right. You didn't say
recognize.
Yeah, no, my bad. My brain fucking crossed wires for a second. Ugh, sorry.
Brain went
Just walk.
hijack.
Yeah, no, just walking over. It's like Char.
Char just raises his hand raises his other hand as he's still eating his burgers. Like, oh,
Damn. Just Arana's just admiring the handiwork of her fucking of like the contract. Okay. Damn, you turn.
It didn't really change very much, except I have flicks his ear, gently flicks his wolf ear. Fox ear. Didn't really change very much, except fox ears, foxtail.
I was more concerned about the side effects I would have, but I'm gonna have to do tests later. I need to borrow a tawny later.
Test for what?
Oh, I want to see what's overall happened to your lycanthropy in general.
I have a big brother now.
Yes, you do.
Oh wait, that means I'm your aunt, Char.
Still doesn't mean I'll treat you any different.
I know, but still, you have to at least have a little bit more T-Sensei.
Jason, at this point, just for the sake of metagame and funny, is gonna go, Char, if Kana or Arana try and tell you you need to treat them with more respect, tell them to fuck off.
Arana doesn't care.
If you drink less, maybe I'll treat you with a little more respect.
I'm saying more family based, not fucking royalty shit. I know. Fuck no.
No. Point. Then I'm gonna still treat you the same. Except you, Crystal. Crystal, you're allowed to treat me like an older brother now.
Oh, that reminds me. Char, you're about the age then. Congratulations. When the school starts up, the academy starts up. If Jason's fine with it, since he's your father now, I would like to
Char's tail raises. He's like, nope. I've already learned everything I think I need to know.
Char, you're going to be still put into it either way, because guess who else is going to be going?
No, Char, I more or less want to put you into it. That way Crystal has company. Because
hey, it's not gonna be so bad. I mean, if you don't like my classes that much, I'll give you a break from them.
I kind of start. I
I was technically an adult. Now I'm technically a kid again. Fuck.
In all technicality, yes, you are a child again.
I would have mumbled underneath the breath. Kind of start.
Kraden just pats
floops
his
in her face.
shoulder. Just pats Char's shoulder, going, "You were already a kid. Congratulations."
I was 18. I am not a kid.
And I'm 250 years old. Your point being?
Wait, what race are you?
Half elf.
Oh, that explains that.
I don't even know my own age anymore. Even after the whole shit that.
Man.
Maybe if you didn't drink so much, you'd remember. Damn.
No, like, okay. Char, before everything, Demon Wolf. I lost track of my age a long time ago.
That reminds me. Char. Just make sure you're going to be. You have like the transformations down. You don't have any trouble. You've tried, correct?
You saw me fight in my wolf form, yeah.
I'm just making sure, like, you're good now, because completely different from wolf form, but similar.
I should be able to still do it. Why?
Good. I'm just making sure.
Char, does that mean you also understand? Oh, that means you're gonna have to learn another language.
Oh, that reminds me. Kana.
Yes. Slow turns to look at her.
I need to borrow you later.
For what?
Essentially, we're going. I need to make sure that you're caught up to speed with the current plans that the family's going down.
Okay.
Because you've been very busy doing your own thing. This does not
Paperwork
include any
and
paperwork on your
and
end.
drinking is what I've been doing. I know it's not good, but it's just to keep me sane.
Oh no, I completely understand. I drink a fuck ton of wine because of your brother.
Yeah.
Was an alcoholic before she met you?
Yeah, I was an alcoholic before I met you.
No, not talking to you. I'm talking about Rana.
We're both alcoholics before we met each other.
Yep.
So in the end, we kind of just that just happened.
Also, if you have any interest in any other business acquisitions, do let me know, Kana. All right, more so, I will help you get an assistant.
Butchering.
Huh?
Butchering and.
Oh, you want to open a butchery?
Because then, in the end, it also helps with the people who have to deal with the harvest of certain creatures, and it makes it a lot easier if we spread more butchers around town.
Char's size.
Hey, Taka, could I do a recall history from, like, Arana doing paperwork on how many butcheries we have in the town? Instead of having to go... Okay. 15?
That's enough to know that there are currently 3 active butcheries in the town.
Arana thanks for a moment. Fuck, you're right. We do need more butchers. We only have 3. And we're getting a massive influx of fucking people. Shit.
Yeah. So in the end,
Char's like, I can help teach people how to butcher animals and such.
that will be helpful, but at the same time, we will need to be opening different areas of butcher so we can have. So because of the new people, we need it to be well diverted and spread out, because or else it's just going to be a giant mess, and people who are in the 3 butchers are going to be overworked, even though yes, they do need the work, overworked to not be able to keep up with
I
the.
normally butcher my own meat, but
Yeah, I can understand. I can understand that.
Oh, but Char, if you do want etiquette lessons, like proper Fey ones, more that I can't give. I'm fucking unseelie. I don't give etiquette. Talk to Lady Ishta.
I'm going to have to learn that, aren't I? At least a little bit, so I don't anger somebody.
As a technical real quick,
Prince. It would be Prince.
Yeah, I want to confirm. As a prince, yes. You are in the active line of succession.
As well as the fact that you don't want to say something that could mess up.
Again, that's the other reason why I thought I would need it. I don't want to anger somebody without meaning to.
Oh, no, makes sense. Makes sense.
Even Kana's gonna have to before I properly introduce her to other Fae who we're not aligned to.
Char just smirks at Kana. Looks like we're gonna be classmates.
It's obvious. I'm already having to deal with the fact I'm going to be put in the school, as well as Fae etiquette and etc. I have a lot more
Wait,
work.
how would it work about me teaching people how to butcher stuff if I'm also a student in the school?
In all technicality, you are literally the grandchild. Oh, sorry, continue.
You would be a student teacher, and this is coming from Alette.
Oh, hey, Alette. Didn't see you there for a moment.
I'm kind of.
I wasn't paying attention. I don't have my coffee right now.
But it's understandable with the current situation with Char.
Yeah.
Char brings his tail around to the front. You know what? I've been just enjoying touching my own tail fluff.
Enjoy
I mean,
it
it's
while
my
you
tail,
can.
so.
Enjoy it while you can.
Just do maintenance on it to keep it nice and fluffy and smooth.
Yeah, I'll be doing that every morning.
Do you want me to
Just
lend you?
don't use your tongue like some cats do.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Char's like, obviously. Anyway.
Do you want me to lend you some stuff that I use to help keep my hair in nice condition?
Sure.
I will stop by the manor later. It also reminds me, in all technicality, if you want, you can stop living here and live in the manor. I have plenty of spare. I have plenty of spare room still, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a manor. It's basically at least 20 bedrooms.
Yeah. I have like 20 bedrooms in there.
As long as you don't mind me tanning stuff outside.
Do it in the courtyard, not in my house. I don't want to smell those chemicals.
That's what I meant. I said outside, not inside.
Oh no, I'm aware. I'm just saying.
I don't even want to smell that, because points to his nose, sensitive sense of smell. Had it before I turned into a fae.
Yeah. Oh god, our family's expanding.
Yep. So, do you want to drag me aside now, or when I'm done eating and the rest of my paperwork?
I want to finish my burger.
You just want me to get you an assistant?
I would appreciate.
Because I mostly do governmental paperwork now.
I appreciate that, if anything.
I'll have Rumble Belly get you a steward.
Thank you. It's
No, she's got to do it herself. It doesn't count if she doesn't do it herself.
Oh.
Come on.
I'm not even there. I can't fucking say that. I'm just
know.
being an ass.
I know, that's why I said, come on, don't be like that, Kit.
No, I'm gonna be like that.
No,
Anyways,
don't be like that.
If just because Jason and Oath are at the front gate, do you mind if we cut over there, get that scene done, and then we can hop back?
Yeah, y'all go have fun.
So Jason is waiting at the front gate. Freedom.
Yep. Oath arrives with his boys, and he simply says, Vita's not coming. I don't think she's up for this for what's going to be happening.
Killing and pillaging?
Killing, pillaging, if words don't work.
Okay. Well, at least you're... God, I'm starting to sound like a politician.
Well, we have discussed the succession already.
I know. That's something I'll have to talk with the new son about.
Oath will incline his head and simply say, do you want me to hold off for time to get some of the others to join, or am I free to go?
As long as you yourself are accessible, in case we need you, I think I'll be fine. I'll let everyone else know that you went out into pillaging.
Yep. Oath will then nod again and simply say, and turn to his boys and say something in giant along the lines of, all right, let's get saddled up and ready to move. By the way, he then looks at Jason and goes like, we're going to need horses.
Jason's just going to go to the ring for the military and go, hey, do we have... How many boys? How many boys do you have?
Amongst the orcs, about 36. Giants,
So
we don't got anything for the giants.
So 37 including yourself.
Yeah.
Okay,
More if you want to.
Do we have spare horses into the military ring? Which I'm assuming one of the general. Tucker, do you want to do the roll just so it's fair?
I just stepped outside.
Okay, I'll do it.
Because I was going to say that the giants had to walk because horses aren't big enough for giants.
I was assuming the giants were going to walk.
Yeah,
okay.
I was also pretty much just going like, there's no mount for our giant.
Yeah, I was more asking the military just to see if they had spare horses. I rolled a 1d100, got a 53, so I'm going to say they have some they have some but most of them are pack horses for wagons.
Yeah.
So it'll be kind of a mixture.
A horse is a horse as long as they're being ridden.
Well, they're coming attached to wagons. They're
horses are trained, can be trained for specific tasks like pulling carriages and shit.
Yeah. Some of the horses that are being spared are meant to pull wagons, so they're coming with wagons.
Mm-hmm.
That works well with me. We get to bring back anything we take from pillage.
Yep. Okay. Well, wagons and stuff should be meeting you here. Military knows that you're taking them. I'm gonna go back to the tavern.
Both will incline his head.
Yeah, and Jason, before he leaves, he's going to say, because all of them speak giant, right?
Yep. Except for the orcs.
Jason's gonna...
Yeah, that's the weird thing about about the tribes I have. the orcs don't speak a lick of giant. I've been teaching them, but don't know how well that's been going. Want me to do a quick intelligence check, Taka?
Yes.
Thank you.
I mean, you rolled a 19. I'm gonna say that they're learning it well enough. They can understand most of the words that are being said.
Mm-hmm.
They get the gist, at the very least. Jason just going to address the group. It's like, listen to your commander. Try to be on your best. You know what? Just listen to Oath. And Jason's just going to throw up his hands, not knowing what the fuck to say.
Some of them basically give a salute. Some of them give a jaunty salute. The rest of them look at each other and basically mimic you throwing up your hands.
Yeah.
Oh no, let's not. Oh no, that's going to become the tribal salute.
I mean,
oh, well.
Didn't we already have point your guns to the sky? And one of the orcs is named Sky.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys aren't great about fucking nuance.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Well, with that being over, Jason's going back to the tavern.
Yeah, out of character, I remember that fucking shit. I remember the fucking thing of point the gun to the sky. Point
I
it.
know, it's fucking funny.
Fire at will. Full streams.
They're idiots, but they're my idiots.
Yep. So I guess, is everyone okay with continuing when Jason re-enters the tavern, or is
Sure.
stuff
Yeah.
in the interim that you guys want to do?
I mean, I'm waiting a little bit for when folks are ready so I can technically get the recruits armed up from proportionate response. I figure by this point...
Proportional.
It's proportional.
Either way, I'm trying with the name here.
You could read.
I read this.
Well, the thing is,
anyway.
is that Beelzebub is covering part of the name.
No, I moved Beelzebub.
Oh, okay.
Either way. Anyhow.
Okay. Jason walks into the tavern and just goes, "Heh."
Oh.
Hi, brother. Right. Oath is going off of pillaging.
Okay. No one's good. We don't have to worry about him trying to murder her for a bit.
He's going to explain better. He's going out to pacify some of the other tribes in the region that, he knows exist. He's going to get in contact with them and either bring them to heel, or, if they make the wrong choice, then we won't have to deal with them.
Makes sense.
Fair.
Jason is then going to go to the counter, and I'm assuming where there's like a spot between where Char's sitting and where Cranen's sitting, and Jason's just going to hop up onto the stool between them.
Welcome to the, I'd say, roast fest of the new addition to your family tree.
Don't be too mean to my new son.
Hey, it's not my fault the young whippersnapper is a little frustrated about being called.
Okay, hold the fuck up.
No,
it reminds you, my boy.
I know you've got what, 400?
You compare to me.
Yeah, I know.
If
This
you were a
is-
dark kitsune, you would barely have your second tail.
No argument with that.
So, starting to throw stones in glass houses now, aren't you?
How many times have I thrown hand grenades into those?
To be fair, most of those times I made sure that they were training hand grenades because it was what I was teaching you.
Fair.
What are hand grenades?
They're like apples, but they explode after a set amount of time. You will learn how to use them when you're older.
Okay.
Wait, why don't we have these in the military?
We do have them.
They require industry, which we do not have yet.
Yeah. Currently, the only one who uses them regularly is moi. Because, you know.
Oh, wait,
I
are those the
make my
things
own.
I see you throw?
Yeah, what are they? Green rocks that disappear after a while, after a flash of light?
Oh, they're certainly brighter than your future.
Not wrong.
That pause made me break character. Fuck you, sheep. I needed that laugh. Thank you for that.
No problem. Yeah, surrogate father to fucking.
Oh, right, yeah. So, how's the girlfriend?
Huh?
Lonnie.
We're not dating.
Uh-huh.
She's just a mark.
I've had less intimate relationships with STDs.
How many of those did you have?
I've had one, and it's because of your mother.
I told you to stay away from her.
Yeah.
But no, you
Should've
just
listened when I
had.
was young and dumb then, and you were what, 10?
Gee, thanks, Dad.
Wait,
Not
I
your
have
dad.
I have another brother.
No. No.
No.
No.
Jason's going to then reach over and yank down Cranen's hood to show the lack of fox ears. Is like, no. That's mostly a joke.
Okay.
This is in the tavern, right?
Yes.
This is
Okay.
basically right next to you.
Yep. And Kana's just snickering hearing this and just be like, I'm getting a front row seat to seeing this chaos and I love it.
Geralt, get my special wine out.
Going right up, Mom.
2 glasses.
Why? Jason hearing this is going to go, why? I haven't done anything yet.
Oh, this is gonna. Aran's just sitting next to Kana because this is looking funny.
This is a fucking
we're
show.
the evening entertainment, and it's only midday.
Hey, Kana, if Arana had something to talk to you about, you might want to try and talk to her now before she gets wine mom drunk.
I'm planning on that before anything. I'll be dragging the drinks along with me when it comes in. So before she drinks, she will not. She will have to speak to me before getting her out.
Geralt's sitting there with 3 cups, looking at him like,
She points to her table where she normally sits. It's probably clattered with fucking mugs.
You want? Okay, just so I understand, you want me to take wine and put it on a table that you have legal documents on?
No, I carry it whenever I'm moving. I don't leave my documents alone. I know not to do that. Also, the table is clattered with fucking mugs of alcohol.
They're okay. First and foremost, most of them should be empty. Otherwise,
I always get
Pretty
refilled.
lousy alcoholic.
Yeah. I said I was working and drinking at the same time. I wasn't doing one or the other. I was doing both.
Look, welcome to the club of functional alcoholics. Anyways,
oh my
Kana?
God, you Churchill.
Shut up.
Yes.
Kana? Please. I feel like you missed something. I don't know what exactly. Get Mom to fill you in.
I will be dragging
God,
her
sounding
along
more
with
like
the
a
wine
politician.
glasses to her office to have a private conversation before she drinks.
Okay. Hey, Char?
Did Aunt Lizzie call you Dad, Father?
That you hear who call me what? I'm sorry, who called me Dad? First of all?
Aunt Lizzie?
Who's Aunt Lizzie?
I mean, Aunt Kana.
No! I called him brother!
No, I don't. I mean, if she had a Freudian slip, that would be kind of funny, but I don't think your Auntie Kana is that drunk yet.
No, and it's kind of hard to get me drunk. So in general,
we'll find a way.
Well,
you would have to find.
All right. So I'm hearing some elven spirits are in order.
The elven spirits don't work. We've tried that already.
Yep.
Carol, mix it with our strongest elven and our strongest dwarven together. I know it's sacrilege, but I want to see what happens.
I'm on one science experiment and a trip to Helheim coming right up.
You are
Just Char shaking, just Char shaking his head.
Anyways,
fourth dimensionally, I have an advantage of fucking drinking alcohol. So
Lizzie, Char, if I ever start sounding like a true politician, please kill me.
Hey, no, we're not killing my brother.
Head.
Thank you. Don't kill my brother.
I'm not killing my dad.
Don't kill him. Just not smack some sense into him.
I mean, that works too.
A 2x4 works too.
I mean, at this point, I'm
Brandon,
pretty.
I swear to all the fucking lords and spirits and gods,
It's fucking hilarious.
I will make sure you get married within the next 48 hours if you keep continuing with this.
I mean, I know every priest in town.
No.
I can have it arranged. I am the queen.
Nope. I'm good.
Trust me.
I'm glad we understand each other, my dear friend.
I don't know.
I mean, before he gets married, you've got to get married first.
Jason, I don't know. I think you should go through with it. I can have something.
Okay.
We can do it in the tavern.
Hey,
oh my gosh.
I know you are a being of supreme chaos, but not right now.
Oh.
I would rather be blind and have a cheese grater gifted to me from you and you call it Braille.
Huh.
That can be arranged.
Braille.
It's a way of reading without seeing.
Huh. Neat.
You know what? I'll teach you about that later, Arana.
Actually, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut on one thing because I don't need Arana to fucking try to 180 it. Nah.
Oh, don't worry, dear younger sister. I'll make sure you learn Braille too.
No, that's not what I'm saying, dearest brother.
I like how we're using this terminology and how much venom is in that.
You can just hear the fucking violence.
Char, welcome to the officially welcome to the family. Welcome to Politic Hell.
I expected a shotgun winning among tribals, not among high society.
Just Char's like,
what?
I'm tempted to drink right now.
That's up
I mean,
to
if
you,
you
but
want
when I'm
to, go
about to
ahead.
drink, because Arana
Literally
said
puts his tail on her face. You should.
Wait, real quick. Taka, what's legal drinking age for Fae? Or does it not really matter? I'm generally curious now.
So,
I don't think there is a legal
okay.
drinking age.
No, hold on.
Hey.
Please do
One at
not
a
make
time.
me fucking shout.
Please don't shout.
I don't need it right now. Taka, if I am correct, I'm assuming a lot of how these cities are structured is like medieval Europe, right?
Yes.
Okay, the water is fucking shit around here. Everyone's drinking beer at the very least.
Fair enough. Hmm.
Be an
Because-
alcoholic
Or
is
juice.
to be healthy.
Well, juice you would still
l-
require water.
Low proof cider is a very is common.
Yeah, low proof ciders and stuff. Yeah, but juice no, because that would still require water, and that would still get you dysentery.
So
True.
Char, don't,
Even though we're on a glacier.
Char, don't put your
Yeah.
tail in my face or I will bite it.
Okay, before I just point that out, aren't you guys already in the private room?
No.
No.
Okay, just like.
Kana's just waiting patiently for
All
the
right,
bartender.
here's your abomination. I feel like the dwarves are gonna be calling and the elven ambassador is gonna be bitching, but
Oh,
we'll try
just
this.
let me talk to them, Geralt.
Okay.
I am a wonderful diplomat.
Kana just
Jason,
grabs
no.
the glass. Are we ready?
You just hear Crane and just starts fucking like gut laughing like.
So okay, let me add a background detail that Cranen and Kalani would know.
Okay.
They would have heard tales of a short individual who is a half breed going into the castle and literally kicking in the door to talk with the princess multiple times. Or the now queen of
Rika.
Of Rika. Like they would have heard tales of that. Like that would have been some of the fucking gossip.
Also,
And
Kana's
so
tail is
began.
wagging because this is probably gonna fucking finally hit her in the face. But I don't know. She's just like, ready, guys?
Are you sure you want to drink that before our talk? But I'm not going to tell you no.
Actually,
say
I'll
you
hold
shouldn't.
off. I'll hold off till we have our talk, because or else I'm going to be
Okay.
shit faced. I do.
Go. Cease the talking. Do more listening. Arana, take your daughter. Take my sister, please.
I'll come back
Char-
out here so you can see the fucking shit face.
Yeah. Char, make sure your father doesn't get day wasted. I have a feeling he has a long day ahead of him.
Kana's just taking the drink with her. I'll be back. Goes to the
Arana's
private
just
room.
dragging Kana. Yep.
She's going to the private room already.
Oh god, this is gonna be funny.
I'm not drinking yet, so you have
So
to be patient.
Jason, after they leave, is gonna go. Anyways, Geralt, don't listen to Arana. I am a wonderful diplomat.
Yeah, talk of the town.
What do you mean, talk of the town?
There was a rumor of a half-sized halfling kicking in doors to go talk to the princess a couple times in Rico.
So they heard of my exploits to talk to Trixie.
Hey, yeah.
Okay.
It gets their attention. I was more laughing because the last time you dealt with elves was a little bloodier, to my recollection.
Okay. To be fair, they were drow, and they were
Yeah.
prisoners, which means they weren't prisoners. They were just
Yeah.
casualties.
Acceptable casualties. You don't gotta argue point on my end.
I mean, it's not like I've already wiped out a drow house. I'll do it again.
Mm.
Can I point something out of character?
Yes.
Jason quite literally killed his son's girlfriend and sacrificed her to a dark god.
You're not wrong.
I just fucking realized this.
I sort of forgot about that detail.
Okay, out of character, this story is looking more and more like Hamlet with each passing moment.
Why did you have to say the name? You're bringing bad luck upon us, you bastard.
That would have been okay. That's not the cursed one. Do you know the cursed one? I can't bring up that one because then we would all be fucked.
No, you can call it the Scottish play.
Yeah, the Scottish play. This is just
sure?
Hamlet, where everyone but 2 people died.
So is Jason Hamlet?
No.
No.
I'm making sure.
Anyways, hey, Cranon.
Mm-hmm.
Why exactly are you using that as a fucking name?
Fuck it. Honestly, I pulled it out of my ass. I was admittedly half drunk and.
I'm looking at your languages real fast. Okay.
Okay.
Let me look at my languages real fast. I'm gonna be an asshole.
Mm.
You can't stop me. I'll do it again. So, Cranon, you do realize your name means shit in giant, right?
Wait, really?
I did not.
Yeah.
To be fair, I just did. Nickname I used with the merry bunch of children upstairs.
Do any of them speak giant?
Oh
Not that I'm
my
aware
gosh.
You might want to check.
Yeah.
Just laughing.
To be fair, I do have enough aliases.
Yeah, we should compare notes. I mean, I have 900 years worth.
Yeah. I got a bit of catching up to do in that department.
To be fair, you're also not a wanted war criminal. You're just a criminal.
Yeah.
Worst they're going to do is, maybe cut your hand off.
Yeah, I like my hand.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Worst they're going to do to me is, execute me. So.
Not great.
Yeah, that's why I have so many fucking aliases.
What does execute mean, Daddy?
It means to kill for a supposed legal reason.
Yeah. I don't want them to kill you.
Well, they're not.
Item.
Oh.
I know you will. I know you will, sweetie. You can practice your biting skills on this one here. He points at Cranon.
And he just grabs the fucking fork and just jams it through his plate. I mean, huh?
You hurt my daughter.
He doesn't look tasty.
Don't you dare bite my tail.
There's a woman upstairs who would probably disagree with you on that.
No. I just wanted to steal her coin. That's it.
You mean it like this? And she holds up a coin that looks familiar to Cranon.
Oh.
I will roll the sleight of hand.
I can do that.
I just did it.
But you did it on Aether.
Oh. Right. Okay.
The wee woos are out. I'm sorry.
The wee woos?
The wee woos.
The policia.
The wee woo wee woo wee woo.
The wee
woo wee woo wee woo wee 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 woo.
wee woo.
Hey, okay, guys.
Sorry.
Passive's a 20.
I know. I'm gonna ask.
Yeah.
Would you mind being nice on the child and rolling your perception?
Sure.
The child has been. Oh.
Okay, yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Now here's the follow-up. Are you willing to let her do it and then just act like she was successful?
Yes.
A rule of fun.
Roll a
Aw.
deception.
Okay. Eh.
That is low enough that I am going to have Crystal roll an insight.
Okay.
Just charging the beam. Just sitting. Just sitting.
So you want me to roll it?
Also,
I mean, if you're able to.
Yep.
Oh,
That's no
gosh.
fair. You knew I took it.
mhm.
Feels bad.
Hey,
Tosses the coin back to him.
Catches it.
hey, Warren.
Yeah.
You've spent how many years not under my wing on your own? And you
Yeah.
still can't act for shit?
You get why I ponied up with a bard as the distraction?
Sharp.
Damn.
You
Just
can't
damn.
you can't you can't nobody sees the fucking rogue slowly taking your stuff when you're all busy watching the fucking bard sing.
They're not fucking wrong.
I mean, fair.
They're not wrong.
I really want Kalani to be coming downstairs.
I am seeing where she is.
Cass, are you there?
Cassie.
Cassie, darling, honey.
Aww.
Oh, look and do it again. I just saw your DM sheep.
Yep. Yeah. The fuck's going on?
I don't know. She's muted in Discord.
Yep, I know.
Oh, and there went a Scooby Snack. And their Scooby Snack has returned.
Hit the wrong
Like,
button.
like I do have control. I do have her sheet, but she's loaded in and shit. So
Yeah.
that, and I don't think I can do justice to her reaction.
Yeah, she's far better at it than you are.
But we'll hold off on the reaction for now.
Yeah. Well,
Because
you know
she
what?
might be outside or something like that.
Do you want Rana to give Kana the rundown?
Well, I was gonna say we also have a Silvara that hasn't done anything yet, a Miniko
True.
that hasn't done anything
True,
yet,
true.
and a
Mhm.
Solshay that hasn't done anything yet.
Those three do
So,
that. I'm running.
eeny, meeny, miny, fuck you, Silvara.
She was going to make sure to send an order of sandwiches down to the kobolds. So this way they're fed.
Kobolds don't need to be fed.
Kill the kobolds.
They're my kobolds. Fuck off.
Okay.
They're my minions.
Okay. And Varuna, the Miniko.
Yes.
Is the Varuna doing anything?
Varuna's just kind of watching everything that's happening and laughing heavily.
Okay. Okay. Storm. send you out a knife eater.
I'm here.
Okay, it is your turn. What you're at
Well, more
proportional
or less,
response.
what happened there is Social's gonna walk in and simply ask you if anyone's in. Start.
Beelzebub's gonna like kind of lean around and go, huh? Oh, it's the Solshay, right? Solshay. What can I do for you?
I need some weapons for some new recruits. And you gesture to the 4 behind him. And
Okay.
needs a bit of ammunition for training.
Okay. What kind? You know, we have a lot of different, quote unquote responses here. What are you looking for exactly? Like bolt action, semi-auto.
Well, I figure it's best to start off with the basics, which bolster action is about as basic as you can get without it being too much of a pain in the ass. I'll let him pick out the models and calibers, though. And of course, they break anything they're buying it and or paying double for it. Mostly because I want to be sure they understand that here, you pick a weapon, you decide to keep it, you take care of it. You could save your ass in the field.
I will be right back. I need to take care of Bo, so yeah.
Okay.
You can just say you're right back. Okay. You know, this is the first time I'm running this shop on my own since your friend took over.
I understand.
Fuck it. Okay. You know what? I'm sure Jason gave the boss gave you his approval to do this, so I'm not gonna bother checking. Bolt actions are over on like column 1 on the north wall. Ammo, I'm gonna just give you the cheap shit because you're training them, I'm assuming. That's what Mike
Yes.
said. So they don't need the good stuff.
Not until they get a grasp of the basics down. Once that's done, they'll be then paying, of course, once they're actually able to start getting their paychecks in, for ammunition and weapons from here, unless it's, of course, provided by the city, which I haven't been told anything on that, so I'm just guessing here at this point.
Well, sure, you'll find out. Soul Shape. Right. After the big battle, I've been kind of busy maintaining guns, so I haven't really spent time making anything new. So stock we have is kind of stock we have.
That's fair.
Out of character, I am making my life easier. The recruits have choice of 2 things, so you have 4 recruits. They can just split half and half or however you want to do it between a 30-06 and a Mosin.
Honestly, both work. They're probably both gonna get like, both. Probably 4 gonna get like 10 rounds at least to get practice.
Should I just open up a tab for you, Knife Ear?
So I was just gonna look at him. I'm gonna guess.
Sorry, Soul Shape.
Being around my friend has kind of had that rub off on you, hasn't it?
No, actually, he doesn't talk about you much. He just says that his elf, like the elf person in his party, is kind of there. Hey, Cass.
Nothing.
That is Cat.
Well, I at least know someone on up there, considering he calls me occasionally.
I mean, it's kind of, I hope you know the pejorative is there for a reason. Beelzebub is going to pull out a knife that suspiciously looks a lot like a knife ear and just holds it next to his own elf-like ear, and just goes, "It's kind of, you're kind of called that for a reason."
Mostly insulting to great elves, I know.
But elf is an elf.
Shall we continue with the transaction?
That would be preferable.
Nuts. You four, go look and see what you can get. If you make his life harder, comes out your pay.
See, Beelzebub's like actively looking towards the four people looking at at the inventory of bolt actions, and is going, I want to get in their way, so they have to pay me more.
Don't worry. Once they find,
he didn't say that out loud, but like you can see him like kind of looking over there, and he's like, weighing the option of going over there to purposely get in their way to say they made his life harder.
I know. Anyway, once they start getting a paycheck on up there, the actually good stuff is probably going to be costing probably enough to where you can easily make up for the time.
Okay. I'm assuming after some time they come over and they, hand over selection Mosins and
Yep.
Whatever fucking other bolt action that's in 30-06.
Yeah. Alright. Now you guys select your weapons. Turn on Jeets for him.
It's going what?
10 on each.
Yeah. Beelzebub's kind of already started putting the ammo out as you're like saying that, and he's like, "Yeah, I remember you mentioned that they're getting 10 rounds each."
All right. I'm also making sure they know as well. Besides,
well, I mean, hell of a way to find out is to open the box and only see 10 bullets.
Yeah, but saying it also gives a simple means.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Is that all?
Yeah. If we need anything else, we will probably be returning, and the rifles will be returned when we are done.
Oh, I get to act like an arms room dude, like what Jason talks about. Beelzebub's gonna pull out like 4 cleaning kits and gonna just offer those. They're cleaning them.
I have no issues with that. Unless someone's going to be teaching at one point in time once they are ready.
If they're returning it, they're
birds, one
cleaning it.
stone.
I'm not spending time out of my busy schedule to clean 4 rifles that these 4 shot.
Fair enough. Alright. Gather the gear. Once you're set, run into the shooting range, boys.
Okay. So, with that, so is the cast back?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Will Cass be coming downstairs now from checking on kiddos or whatever?
Yeah, Lonnie's gonna come downstairs to grab breakfast for herself and for the children.
Do you want to just give her a rundown of kind of what point in the active discussion?
Well, I'm gonna say the one part that I really want Lonnie to be walking down to into hearing, because it'll be funny as shit.
I have. Oh,
Fucking say it.
I have a
As
turn.
Lonnie's coming, thank you, Lizzie. As Lonnie's coming downstairs, she would hear Jason loudly say, "Yeah, you're right, sweetie. But there's a certain woman upstairs who probably would like the taste of him a lot more."
Huh?
Speaking of the woman of the hour.
I'm really confused.
Don't worry about it. Go get your food for you and the kiddos.
You would also see Char with a fluffy tail and fox ears.
Yeah, you would see the man who was a tiefling the day before now has fox ears and a fox tail, much like the short individual sitting next to him at the bar.
Char waves.
Did you do something different with your hair?
No, they got formally adopted by me.
Oh, magic stuff. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Geralt,
Yes, Mom.
I need a bottle for the baby and food for the kids, and then a small plate for myself, please.
Coming up.
Thank you. Now, what were you two talking about?
Oh, I
And what does it have
was
to do
bullying your bodyguard.
with the taste of something?
I was bullying your bodyguard, and I told my daughter to try practicing her biting on him, and she said no because he doesn't look tasty.
Oh. You land people have strange ways of making friends.
To be fair,
we've
Lonnie,
been friends for several years.
I've known this man since he was a child, considering I'm several hundred years older than him.
Okay.
But basically, I was saying that I would bite the people who try to kill my daddy, and daddy said to test my biting skills on your bodyguard.
I'm not a chew toy.
Are you sure?
Not with that attitude.
I am perfectly certain of that fact.
Oh, right. Hey, Lonnie.
Hmm?
Do any of the kids speak giant?
Please
say yes. Please say yes.
What are you
yes.
planning?
You may want to talk to that one, since they're probably the one who started calling him, referencing to Cranen, because that means shit in giant.
Oh. I don't I think most of the kids call him Papa, so I'm not completely sure. But I will go and ask Henry.
Jar, get your tail out of your mouth.
It's not a
I
chew
have
toy.
my burger in my mouth, thank you. Taking big bites. Takes a while to chew.
Yeah, Geralt, I'll help. I might need help carrying these plates upstairs. I
If
don't
you
really
don't
want
mind,
to.
I'm willing to help.
You are aware we have a waiter, one of those hoist thingamajiggers.
A
dumbwaiter? Yeah, I don't know if that would carry 15 plates or 14 plates.
I can give you a hand with it as well.
You insult me, Mom. What?
Oh, okay. And Carol, why the fuck are you using your fake tough guy accent?
Because I can.
Because there are other customers here.
Oh, very nice to him. He's a sweetheart.
There is. He just pokes his head out like.
I'm
Eh,
pretty
no-
sure I
no.
watched this man threaten to blow someone's kneecaps off with a shotgun.
I don't know. He's never been anything short of a
Hello,
sweetheart
birthday
around me
party.
or the kids. Could you add
That's
two
because I. That's because I got told be nice and protect the little pups.
Hmm. Could you put a little extra sugar in my coffee this morning, by the way?
Sure.
I've been good. I
Awesome,
actually
thank
got
you.
something set up for
Since you're using
actually
the dumb
today
waiter,
and whenever
I'm
I do
just gonna go
stream.
back upstairs to the kids.
I
Alright. And with that, Lonnie's just gonna walk back up the stairs, and she basically just kind of walks back into her room and shuts the door.
Yes, hi Gizmo. Gadget, doohickey McGee.
Ow.
I hear cat. Meow.
Yeah, that's Gadget.
Jeez.
Meow.
Can I get some help with this order?
Eh?
You see, Christina Lee with a big pile of basically it's a package, nicely wrapped and everything, and she's carrying it in.
Ah, hello. I'll help you with that. Verna's gonna walk up.
Can I talk just while that's happening?
Yeah.
I'm assuming Christina Lee can see around the parcel she's carrying, right?
Yeah.
Okay, could she roll a history check, and could you roll a history check for Cranen?
Sure.
They've seen each other.
See if they have.
No, because Cranen was in the building with them.
Well, I'm more talking about their past.
Oh.
Well, neither of them remember each other.
It's like you look vaguely familiar.
You look like a person I've seen before. I don't care.
Yeah.
Christina Lee is just like, you look like someone I probably would have hunted. Meh, I don't care.
And she crooks her back after Verna takes the packages.
Yeah. Cranen would notice that even though the agreement has been made, Jason still looks very uncomfortable when she's around, when Christina Lee is around. And he's just kind of now has elbows on the bar, head against his thumbs, just like going, please don't come over here, please don't come over here, please don't come over here.
Could I ask one of my streamers
Well,
or
that
one of
test gets
my
done, and she
viewers to do a test of the soundboard?
and goes over to where Alette is sitting. That's for the children upstairs.
Yes.
I believe they're upstairs anyway.
They are. Or they should be anyway.
Lo and behold, kidnapped. Taken.
Guys, I want to be sure that this works.
Oh
Well,
no!
It wasn't
they
me.
they got kidnapped. Whatever will we do?
Cranen going on the hunt.
Come on.
No, Cranen's like, sweet, I don't have to be a father figure.
Cranen goes to
And
collect the
have them call
life
me
insurance
chip
policy.
brains.
Lonnie would lose her absolute marbles. I said Lonnie would lose her absolute marbles. You guys would hear her running down the stairs screaming, "Where are my freaking children?"
They're not actually kidnapped. I was making a joke.
Yeah.
No, I know. I wasn't actively saying that in character. I was saying like that would be the moment where she would come downstairs and be like, Where are my children?
Where are my babies?
Everyone looks at Oath.
It looks at Oath, who isn't there. Immediately makes Oath look so much worse.
Fuck.
Anyways, back into what's actually happening.
Oh fuck it, I'll test it myself.
Jason's just kind of just like, God damn it, she's staying.
Barkeep, I will have a dragon steak with a baked potato, please.
Coming up.
Thank you.
Do you want an ale?
Right there. I need to just test that. That actually
Dwarven
works
ale.
good.
Coming up.
With that, let's finally go to Lizzie and Arana, or Kana and Arana, having the catch-up conversation.
Yep.
Arana is just going to sit behind her desk. So
we're going to rule the world.
Long and short of it, we're not staying part of the Winter Court, and the other Fae in the city aren't staying part of the Spring Court. We're forming a complete it's Summer Court. I meant to say we're forming a completely new court, the Court of Iron. We're essentially throwing our lot into industrialization.
Okay, and that is going to cause what kind of massive issue that we're going to have to deal with?
Essentially, I'm going to be becoming an arch. Essentially, it would mean
Use your words, sweetheart.
Oh no, sorry, I had to read something Free sent me. Essentially, I had to. I'll be coming. Fuck! No, I forgot.
You'll be becoming what?
Yeah, no. Essentially, relative from what I can tell, relatively soonish, I will be able to hit the power necessary to claim the title of Archfey, which is when I can establish the court.
Got it. And that has to do something with me, but for what reason?
Because we got, when you were away doing all your stuff, we got into a conversation about secession and what we're realistically going to be doing to get concrete laws in place for it. What we've kind of decided is it's going to be a Kitsune, what was the name of that type of government? Thank you. It's going to be a meritocracy. Essentially, those best suited to rule will be ruling out of our family pool.
Okay.
Essentially, when it comes to an heir, that will be more than likely decided after the court's formed. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought I would let you know. Also, another thing you might be interested in. With us becoming the Court of Iron, I don't necessarily know of a weakness per se that really would fuck with us. Meaning we can. Kitsune, was it all iron or just cold iron that fucked with us? As Fae right now.
Currently, as Fae right now, is cold iron.
That's what I thought. Thank you. Currently, after this, we'll be able to actually use cold iron weapons and stuff. After the establishment, from what I can tell, anyway.
Okay. Okay, now.
Meaning, every other fucking Fae might actually have a reason to not start shit with us because we're able to use the weapons that can kill each other. Here's hoping.
Yeah. So So that's the whole rundown from what I can tell.
Pretty much. Besides the fact the massive amount of refugees coming in and all of that. Yeah.
I mean, you touched on it. You might as well say who's probably going to be the heir.
Yeah.
At this point.
Yeah, no. Essentially, what I will say this, the conversation when it came to heir, where we were considering the most eligible, and you have enough on your plate as is. So I won't lie to you when I say I am considering Jason to be the heir. I don't want to push more.
I would rather it be equal for both of us.
Okay.
That's just
Want me
my
to call him in?
opinion.
And we can discuss this? The three of us?
Yeah.
Yeah. Arana gets on her ring. Oh.
I was just gonna. She just sets down her mug of the drink, walks to the door, opens the door. Dorkhead of a brother, get up here.
Eh?
Get your fluffy ass tail up here.
I'll have you know I have 9 tails.
Why else did I say fluffy ass tail? Meaning it can go into either 1 or 9. So just get it up here, you fluff ball.
Be careful who you're saying that to, considering you're the one who looks more like a fluff ball right now.
Shut your fluff tails up.
Jason's going to walk up and walk in and go, why am I being added to the recap?
Essentially, she wants to discuss secession, and she has her own idea of what she wants to do.
It's just to help one another. Like, if there's something that you need help with, we help one another, not just leave it in one person's doing.
Yeah, obviously. Just because it's a meritocracy doesn't mean that that singular person is going to be great at everything. They're going to have shortcomings. That's why they have a cabinet.
It's also kind of why our family is going to be in power, per se, because we can actively rely on each other.
Mm-hmm.
Also, let's be honest, we don't really have any real pieces of shit in our family, so we're kind of good on that regard.
Yeah, not yet, at least.
The day we do is the day that Jason, I need you to fucking deal with that. But in all honesty, secession isn't for a long. We shouldn't have to worry about that for a long time unless something happens to me, or best case scenario, essentially, we don't have to worry about it for quite a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's dope. Okay. Is that it?
Pretty much.
Okay, cool. Kana.
Oh, also, I'm enrolling Char into the school.
What, brother?
Okay.
What?
Hold on. Wait, why are you enrolling Char into the school?
More or less, I want him, student teacher, more or less, to put it simply.
Okay, whatever.
Essentially,
yes, that's up to him.
Yeah, no, 100%. You know, he's a legal child, in all technicality of Fae, right?
Yeah, but in the laws of man, which is where we're currently residing, he's an adult.
You're not
I'm still going to
wrong.
treat him like one.
Fair enough. So here's the sitch. Essentially, I want to have Char work as a student teacher. Say he's going to help more than likely with the adventuring courses.
Okay.
But essentially, I want Char to go through the same etiquette training that your sister is going to be going through, because at least you have enough political know-how to politic.
Okay.
Just thought I'd fill you in on that.
Okay. Now back to what I was going to say before you distracted me
Someone
with
tried to
telling
scare
me
me
that
with a
you're
fucking
setting charge
scream.
of school.
Mm.
Right. So, Kana,
Yes.
meritocracy. What will likely happen is I'll be named as the leader boss, but if there's stuff that I'm not super clear on, I'll be leaning on you to do it.
Got it.
That's what that means. It means whoever's best suited for a singular job is going to be doing that job. I'm fairly good with, doing the talkie talks with people. So
I have social anxiety, so yeah, I struggle on.
yeah, I'm just old enough to not give a fuck what they think. Anyways,
Not just this. This also helps you come into your own, in a sense, instead of pressure being put on you as the heiress. Essentially, let that go to your that pressure go to your brother, and you can work from the shadows.
I actually prefer that. I prefer to work in the shadows. I'm kind of a rogue.
So am I.
Arana ruffles her hair.
Come on. Why?
You needed to do it. Redo your hair anyway.
She just shakes her hair because of the fact that it's short. She just shakes it and ruffles it back to how it was. Please, my hair it stays a mess for a reason.
Yeah, but pretty much both of you are fine with how this is going to go. Now, I will tell you both this. More so, Jason, as a warning, we will have to more than likely negotiate with the other courts in the future. So when that day comes, more or less, I'm expecting best behaviors type of deal, and I will ensure that everyone in this fucking family, including Crystal, being the youngest, essentially goes through the proper Fey etiquettes, knowing the tricks, all of that. Okay.
I mean, here's the wonderful thing. Jason's gonna hold up his revolver and just go. I mean, we have a great fucking advantage.
That we do. Speaking of which, I need to talk to Varuna in a bit about industrialization. Oh wait, no, we already have that planned out. Never mind. Oh my fuck, my schedule's actually free for once.
Can we go back
Jason
down so I can
walking out?
Yeah, let's go back down so I can do test this drink. She walks over, grabs the mug, walks with her walks behind her brother.
Or Rana's walking with them because Rana's generally curious because Rana's got her wine and is drinking.
Char does ask or does go walk up to you when you come back down. Hey, what do you mean by test? I'm sorry, I'm fully awake now.
Huh?
Talking to Arana.
Oh wait, what do you mean? Elaborate. What did?
You wanted to know about?
Oh yeah, that's right. I need to grab Tawny, but I want to see the effects to see if there are any effects of lycanthropy left in you.
I should be.
I know. I want to see if how this is going to work, though, more or less.
But before you do that, would you like to see how fucking shit face I get with this drink?
Yes,
if
I
it does.
also need to talk to Tawny.
She just sits at the bar stool, just readies herself comfortably, and then Taka, I'm taking a guess. I still get the advantage roll.
Yep.
Still got it.
It's not that.
It's not.
Oh,
it is an act. Holy fuck! I am just straight up immune to fucking alcohol.
At this point, we're gonna just have to start fucking spiking your drink to pure turpentine.
Oh, hold on. My.
You know,
There we
there's
go.
another thing. we could always just invent Rohypnol.
It did shit nothing, Arana.
Let that sit on your stomach for like 5 minutes. Then we'll talk.
What is her belly?
Is she sitting there fucking giggling?
Happily giggling with the fact that she's not shit faced. She's just happy, like, holy fuck.
I want you to know that the more you giggle like that, the more people are gonna think you're shit faced.
Geralt?
Yes, Mom?
Find I don't care what you have to do. If you have to get talk to Rumblebelly to get an import brought in, get me a alcohol that can get her drunk.
I can just go get the cleaning supplies.
I mean,
We're not
you
trying
could.
to poison her.
Please,
Fine.
no.
Though that would be entertaining.
Hey. So.
I'm sorry, you're a rogue. I thought you would be able to notice the poison.
I will be noticing it through scent.
Unless it's odorless.
You underestimate
Huh?
what we can make. I mean, what?
Proceed to start adding arsenic to everything.
Or radon.
All these are good options.
Or hey, does this smell like
Does this smell like chloroform to you?
Yep.
High proof
my
grog
God.
still wouldn't be enough because that's
Fucking
essentially
cat.
what she just drank.
So what I'm
Grog
hearing
is just
is
a mixture of alcohol.
I need to build a distillery to make higher proof alcohol.
We're
Isn't
inventing
that all-
fucking whiskey.
Nah, we're inventing moonshine.
That's whiskey, hun.
We're just not
Moonshine is whiskey.
We're just not gonna water it down.
Alright, fuck it. I'm making Everclear.
Which is the same fuck. Anyways,
okay.
we're going into the weeds of alcohol. This is not the point of the fucking RP or of the D&D.
Nope.
In response to what you were DMing me about sheep, Jason's not doing anything. He as he comes back, he's just like I'm going for a walk. Char, don't let your grandmother kill you.
I'll try not to.
Okay. All I can hope for.
This just makes my day too well.
Back. Sorry, how to deal with a cat.
Oh, hey, Kana.
Yeah.
I might have to send people over to you for lawsuits.
I'm
I did nothing.
What? What did?
Jason's already walked out.
Don't look
Last
at me
word
up.
is I did nothing wrong. Jason's just beelining it away.
Of course, someone did something, and I'm needing. Until I get the assistance, I have to do most of the work.
Can I get a glass of elven wine? Because I want to try something.
Okay.
Coming up.
I mean, ask Geralt.
I am going to try to infuse magic into it.
Silvara, you need to ask Geralt first to get it.
Hi, barkeep is delivering alcohol, is delivering ale and
Ask the
food
barkeep for a
to-
glass of elven wine.
I know his name.
Geralt. Sorry.
He okay. Before I fucking Christina Lee gets her food, beverage. Before I fucking forget.
Yep.
And Geralt, hearing "Hey, barkeep," pivots on his heels and just stares at you.
Ginormous hoof.
Sorry about
You know my name.
Barkeep, could I get a glass of wine, Barkeep Jarl?
Jarl?
Eh.
I think you've had too much to drink.
All I've had is tea.
You sure?
Yes.
You're the one who's buggered my name up 3 times. All right. What? 1 glass of Elven wine, and that's it. You're done.
Once she gets her glass of wine, she's going to try to infuse magic into it.
All right, Arcana.
I would say if I have to, I will burn meta magic points. I did good.
Yep.
It actually worked. Then I hand it to Kana.
Nice.
It's like, try this.
Okay. She just grabs.
Sometimes you need a little bit of magic to get people drunk.
So, did you just make magical rohypnol?
Maybe.
Kana
Okay,
just grabs
so
the glass.
hold on. You are technically that would be a charm. What are your resistances? You do not have a resistance to being charmed. You will be rolling a Constitution and a Wisdom save.
Got it. I know the wisdom save will be just normal, while my constitution will be advantage.
Your Constitution, your Constitution, you get +5. You're not getting advantage on this since this is different. Your body's reacting to it different.
So +5.
Yes.
So there it is, and normal roll, 13. That's the Constitution. Now, Wisdom save and throw. Damn, double 13.
Spell DC is an 18. Okay.
Ooh. Well,
So-
you get your wish.
So, Lizzie,
Yeah.
Kana takes this offered glass, sniffs it, smells like wine, takes a little sip, tastes like wine. You down the entire glass, just like, I've been immune to everything so far. Fuck it. Put it down. As it hits the glass, something feels off. You're feeling everything kind of moving, but as you look around, nothing's moving. And then you notice that it's your
She's about
body
to pass out.
swaying.
I'm finally affected.
Creighton stands up and just catches you.
She hasn't fallen over yet.
Oh, he's just standing behind her, like, like ready.
Charge,
And-
like, getting up as well.
Kana,
Yeah.
roll me a d20.
Coming right up. $12.
Okay.
Ooh.
And as you start to, you're feel yourself swaying, you grab the edge of the counter, like the bar top, and you're like, oh, I haven't felt like this in forever.
Yeah.
And then you're out. Face first on the bar top.
No, hold on. I have an idea. No, just quiet.
Holy shit.
Could you roll me a
Fucking drunk.
D4 +2?
Roll 1d4 plus. Oh. +2, right?
+2.
3.
Okay.
That's a critical fail.
No, this was not checked. This was a damage roll.
Oh. Well, lucky you.
You have taken 3 points of damage. Please apply that to your character sheet.
I will.
So, what the fuck did you put? What did you do to that glass of wine?
I'm
All
curious
I
about
did
this
was
as well.
infuse magic into it.
Hey, Carol.
Hold on.
Oh, sorry. Continue.
So, Silvara.
Yeah.
With your Arcana, you know that what you have effectively infused, whether intentionally or unintentionally. Actually, Silvara, roll me a d20, just for the sake of it, so I can make a decision. Okay. So, Silvara, you know that you were just focusing your magical ability onto this glass of wine, with the sole focus of intoxication. But as you start to think about it, you realize intoxication and charming are fairly similar. And you've realized you put a just because I'm kind of bullshitting this as I go, you put like a 4th level like equivalent charm spell into that glass of wine. And
oops.
You start realizing this could be bad.
Yeah, it's like, oops.
I probably shouldn't tell people how you start thinking you probably shouldn't tell people how you've done it, but you also realize you've already explained it this far. You might as well explain all of it to those who are around you currently.
Keep going.
I may have accidentally done a 4th level charm spell on it. Infused it.
Hey, Cranen,
Mm-hmm.
roll a history check for me, with advantage.
Will do. History advantage. 14.
Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna say it's good enough. Crane, you remember back in the world that you, Jason, and Christina Lee came from? There was this substance that was called a list of substances that were called date rape drugs or roofies. Effectively, you would put them in a drink, and it would cause your target or the victim to be heavily intoxicated or to be knocked out.
So I need a cask of that, first of all. He's looking at you dead serious.
Why?
Acquisition of less than cooperative personnel.
I mean, Arana is over here, so because she was over there with Kana watching the drinking. I mean, Cranen technically is a government official.
Yeah, and you'd also just watch me put your daughter under the table. It's like
Cranen, because Arana is a clever. Arana is a clever bitch, and this is a rogue. Cranen, please confiscate the substance.
The drink is gone. The drink is
well,
gone.
he picks up the cup and he just kind of looks at it and goes,
You notice that the glass is empty.
Unless I start pumping her stomach, it's already been confiscated by the victim.
I say, I'll need to deal with my daughter here in a second.
Yeah. Congratulations, you've discovered magical date rape drugs. Good job.
Date rape.
You can explain this one.
Nope.
Call it out so she can't explain
it.
Okay. It's when you put something in somebody's drink and it makes them go. Yeah.
While you're starting to explain this, do an insight.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh, I'm
Fucking
crying tears
fuck
of
all.
freaking laughter. I'm
Okay,
crying tears of.
You stop for a moment and you're like, should I continue explaining this? Would Jason be mad? He's probably explained worse to his daughter. He'll be fine. Oh
no, he's no. When he goes to try to explain it, he stops. He's like, no, this isn't worth it.
But then you look down at her pleading eyes, full of the, thirst for knowledge. You feel yourself swayed. So please continue explaining.
It's a substance that goes into a drink and it knocks them out. And then you can, while they're unconscious, move them places.
I see the fact that Crystal's right behind their aunt.
Alright.
Oh gosh!
Okay, who is that against, Taka?
That's towards Kana. She's out
Yep.
cold. She
Yeah, no, that you don't even need a roll for that. You instantly succeed.
Yeah. Anyways, like I said, I'm gonna need a cask of that for purposes. And we're going to mass produce this and then use it to acquire people.
That also reminds me. Hey, Geralt.
Aye.
I got an idea. What happens if we infuse some of our high quality wines with dragon's blood?
Well, you kind of knocked my usual test subject out, so I'll let you know.
Oh damn! So Kana's the one who gets tested for the alcohol drinks. Nice.
Can I do a
alcohol.
history check on infusing drinks with dragon blood?
What was that, Silvara?
Could I do a history check on adding dragon's blood and infusing it into drinks?
I would say do a history and an arcana.
History is a piece of crap, and arcana is not much better.
With arcana, you know that it will impart different characteristics to the alcohol, but you're not sure what. You're like you don't know if it will necessarily make the drink magical like what you had just made, or if it will just make it spicy or something like that.
I'm not sure what it would do. Adding dragon's blood to drinks. I'm not sure if it would make it magical or just make it spicy or whatever.
You know what? There's an actual full-grown dragon. Hey, Olette!
Yes?
What happens if you add dragon's blood to alcohol?
One moment.
Wait, Crystal's playing
I'll be
Kana's
right back.
lute? Okay, that is cute. That is fucking adorable.
Yeah, she would know.
Yeah. She's been around longer than me.
Well, considering I've been around for well over 2 millennia, dragon's blood added to alcohol could give the ability of dragon's breath, dragon flight, and depending on which dragon you use on the blood, it can also be given the fearful presence, the frightful presence that dragons have.
Yeah. What's it do to the alcohol itself? Does it make it taste overall better?
It depends on the dragon.
Geralt, write this down.
The chromatics, it makes it more bitter.
Okay.
The gems, a little sweeter, and the metallics, it doesn't change the taste.
Gotcha. Daryl, you're writing this down, right?
Aye.
Good. We're experimenting later when we kill those fucking dragons.
Or Kitsune, when should I roll to have her wake up, or is she out for a good while?
She just got date rape. I kind of.
She's
I'm not
definitely
really-
got drugged.
Yeah,
got
you're
raped,
gonna
so
be
she's been dead for a
out.
while.
Yeah, you're looking at least 24 hours.
Hold up. I would like to use a thing. Kitsune, could I use Dispel Magic at 7th level? Would that
I'm gonna
help?
do a roll real fast.
I hope you don't miss.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
Okay. Sure. Go ahead.
Yep. That's on Kana. So what's it do?
You need to roll.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
Hold on. Where the fuck are the? Oh, motherfucker! That's right. I
It's
have to use
using your spellcasting ability.
First things first. I need to make sure I got them. Spellcasting. Okay, so that's +5. Be a D20. What was it? It was /D20.
Yeah. Well, no, you could just click on the main page. You can just click on like int or whatever your spellcasting is.
Oh yeah, that's right. Not int. It would be Chris.
Your
not
spellcasting ability. You're
is
you're using sorcerer. So
yeah. It would be +5, I believe.
you can just click on charisma.
Oh, can I?
Like CHA
for what?
on the
Saving throw.
character sheet.
Yeah, for what? Saving throw.
No, not saving throw. Above it, you know where it says.
Oh,
Constitution.
No, it.
Okay, I never knew I could do that. Thank you.
So you you try to do your thing. You cast your dispel magic, and as soon as the magic hits, it just kind of goes poof.
Oh,
and you're kind of looking at it going, I fucked up. It didn't work.
Arana's getting on there. Verona!
Verona comes downstairs. What?
We have testing to do. So Laura made magic
I have
alcohol.
something else to do at the moment.
What
she
are
turns
you
around,
doing?
still holding the packages, delivering
that's
things
right.
to children. Walks upstairs.
Damn it. There goes one oversized hippo. I mean, Santa Claus.
I'm going to try Lesser Restoration on Kana.
Lesser restoration. Let me
Listen, I need you to. So, real quick, who's seen Rick and Morty?
I have.
You know the pet cemetery shit?
Yeah.
This is literally what Iran is about to be doing soon. This is untested magic.
Okay, so Silvara, feel free to try your greater restoration.
I don't have Greater Restoration.
Or lesser restoration. The fucking restoration one that you said.
Yeah.
Yep.
Casting. And it's just an action and I touch her.
Do I
need a roll?
I think I need a roll that time.
I will say yes. Roll with your spellcasting ability.
Which I don't.
Okay. So
The
Silvara,
temptation if you curse a fucking binding. Sorry.
what?
It's a joke. Just
Pardon?
Kana temporarily do it for like when she wakes up, she freaks out for a second and he releases it so she can move. Just sees what happens. The temptation, see to do that. Anyway, ignore me.
Okay. Silvara, as you cast your Lesser Restoration, basically you just imagine you very gently put your hand on Kana's back or unconscious back. You feel the magic take hold. And then you feel a tremble, and then a rumble go through Kana's body, and a massive fucking belch. Kana is still asleep, but now she's just, or Kana's still unconscious, but now she's, no longer fully suffering the poisoning effects of alcohol. In fact, when Kana, I need you to write this down. When you wake up the next day in character, you'll feel the best you have in like years, because for once someone has removed the effect of all of the alcohol you've drinking and the poisoning it has done to your body. You're still unconscious though.
Yeah.
The charm spell's still in effect.
Silvara, you understand what you've made, right?
Some sort of knockout drink?
This is untested magic. This is mixed. Shit. What was the fucking mixing of drinks called? Mixology? Yeah, mixology. This is mixology mixed with magic, Silvara. Think of the possibilities we could do with this.
Has no one? Okay, Kitsune. Just ask because of the bar counter. It's made out of wood, right?
It is.
Could I just say that a bit of blood is kind of coming off of?
Oh no, I was going to say, as you guys are talking, nobly Arana, you will notice this because it is your daughter, and you still have some maternal instincts buried somewhere deep in that cold, lifeless heart of yours. You kind of, as you're talking, it's silently to Silvar, you notice blood, like a stream of blood has been like, worming its way to the edge of the bar top.
Arana turns her attention to that.
You then realize, oh, it was probably the loud thunk that Kana made when she passed out. Face first into the bar top.
Bucket, better safe than sorry. Arana sticks her head out the door and fucking whistles at some of the guards that are more than likely propped up here. Yo, friend, my daughter has drank a bit too much of a new drink and finally passed out. I need you to take her down to the hospital. She hit her head too hard.
Hi, Mum.
Taka, go ahead and put me invisible.
Alright.
Oh gosh. So I'm out for the time being.
This is funny as fuck.
Hey, Lizzie, congratulations. You got your fucking wish.
It's what I wanted. I've been waiting for fucking one of the drinks to actually knock her the fuck out. Finally.
Instead, you've now turned into essentially a fucking, special activities division guinea pig.
That's the fucking point. The bartender's been doing that for the past fucking few days.
No. You just piqued the interest of a spy master, and he goes, "Ooh, this is military applications written all over it."
Yeah.
I'm imagining that Crane's going to be telling Jason about this.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cranen, I need I have a bottomless budget. I need every application you could fucking use this shit for, and every combination you think you could fucking do with this.
Ooh. Snatch and grabs. Let's see. We could start with snatch and grabs. Diplomatic dinners. Truth serum, if you really want to get creative with it.
Ooh, truth serum. You mean I don't have to cast a spell?
Well, we'd have to enchant the whole, bottle of wine that's going around the table. But yeah.
Oh, I love it.
The fact that the daughter was the one who was the guinea pig of this, I'm taking a guess she's still gonna be probably the guinea pig.
I'm back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Char doesn't drink alcohol.
Char missed a bit.
Char missed it.
What did I miss? Oh, you mean the whole magic alcohol?
Not just that.
I knocked Kana out.
They knocked
and
her
now
out.
it's turning into a hi. This is military. This is military applications.
God.
One of them being we're gonna make all the diplomatic dinners a whole lot more stressful.
Yeah, Cranen.
Yes.
I want. Your defense budget is still bottomless, but
a little bit more.
I'm going to need an R&D department for this.
Char's just
Hey,
flicking
guess
his
who you
tail.
should talk to about that?
Yeah.
Hi, I don't have a ring. You might want to call Jason.
Yeah,
No,
getting on the
you
ring.
have one.
Oh.
I thought we handed out rings for Lonnie and
we did, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then he's gonna use the ring and go, "Hey, Jason, buddy, old pal. Your sister's an
Kana got-
idiot." No. Let him.
Kana got knocked out.
He puts his hand over Char's mouth as he tries to holler. Your sister's a bit of an idiot.
I'm just imagining that Jason's finally just got into proportional response. Beelzebub is like looking through the window, going, "Ah, yes, I don't have to be alone." And then he gets the call, and Jason just stops short of the door and goes, "What did she do?"
She drank magical roofies.
Made roofies. I haven't made that yet.
No, this was invented by Silvara.
Savaris? She made roofies. So you don't need to do a defense. I'm gonna automatically fail this, but this is just because the character would do this. You're fucking with me, right? Sylvaris?
Char's trying to get his mouth uncovered.
I'm not.
You have your own ring, Char.
Yeah, but his mouth's still covered.
I don't think we've ever stated you need to verbally speak for the ring to work.
Char's like, Auntie Kana drank herself under the table with this new alcohol. Just his voice in the ring while his mouth's still covered.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna point out over the ring, you're gonna hear, "I'm sorry, what?"
Anyways, so Silvaris is now becoming a property of the Special Activities Division, and we're gonna start developing this.
Fortunately, Kana's gonna be the
I hope
tester.
you realize I'm still your fucking boss. But yeah, no, I haven't felt a need to make anything like this, but if Silvara's beat me to it, fuck yeah.
Arana gets up
I'll
the
come
ring.
back to the bar and I want to learn about it.
Yeah,
Jason,
Arana jumps on the ring. Jason.
Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
Just for the funny. Beelzebub seeing this conversation happening, like Jason right in front of the door, hand was reaching for the handle, and then sees him just pivot on his heel. Beelzebub's like, no, fuck. And Jason's now speed walking back. Go ahead, Arana.
Jason, I want an R&D department on fucking utilization of magic into shit like drinks and other crap now.
Char's like, I still want to see if I could still transform and all that fine, or if I need to figure
Are you
out a
saying
new
that
way
over
of
the
doing
ring?
this. No, he's saying that to Arana. Just since they're right next to him.
Yeah.
I'm assuming they haven't left the bar, so he doesn't need to say it over the ring.
Char gets a head pat. That is his confirmation.
So she's just gonna say, "Is Kana okay?"
Probably.
She'll be
She's
fine. She's
going
an
to the
alcoholic.
hospital.
They just heard that she's in the hospital now. Wow.
I'm assuming that as Jason's walking, he passes by the guards carrying fucking Kana to the hospital.
Just
and
hearing
Jason's gonna stop them
snoring.
for a moment. He's just going to draw a mustache
Oh,
and a monocle
bitch!
on her face, and then tells the troops, "Keep going."
She's snoring when
So-
you're doing that. So you know.
So, while you're walking back to the bar, can we do the thing where I give the kids their stuff already?
Yes.
To be honest, I've been assuming that's been happening off screen because that's not something that very much needs a dedicated moment to it. But if you want to have a dedicated moment, we can.
Wanted to, yeah.
Okay. Then yes. The floor is yours.
Cass, you there?
Mrs. Cass?
Yes.
Yo, Gizmo, wake up, Cass.
She might be busy doing something.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind, because I need her here for that.
I mean, no. You hand out the things to the kids, and we'll just tell her that the things were handed out.
Fair. Was kind of looking forward to reaction, though.
We can get the reaction.
Yeah, we can play that after. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, Varuna goes up, hands the stuff out to the kids.
Varuna also gets to hear that conversation over the ring.
They can't hear it, that's just it. I don't think Verona turned her ring on.
Oh.
Varuna did not.
Is it Christmas?
No, it's not Christmas. It's just I thought you might like something warm to wear while you're here.
Thank
Seeing
you.
as how cold it is. Not a problem, little one. Varuna will just pat the child on the head and, give them their clothes and let them try on the cloaks that she made.
Give me a second.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I think this one's yours. It's pink. You got the blue one. I like blue. But it fits.
Okay,
Now, there's no need to fight.
That
There's
is
plenty for
adorable.
everyone.
They managed to figure out the cloak situation after a few moments. Thank you. They chime.
You're welcome. And with that, Verona will make her way back down.
And you hear somebody playing the lute.
Right, yeah. Crystal's sitting on the floor with Kana's lute. Just
Also, that lute has actual Hey Taka, the
It's
lute
like
actually has
doing
a
banjos
carving.
from Deliverance.
Actually, Taka, the lute that
Yeah.
Crystal has actually has a certain symbol of Kana's family.
I know. That's why it's not on your character sheet anymore, because
Yep.
Crystal's got it.
Yep. If anyone recognizes Kana's lute, and like they're like, oh, yeah.
I'm assuming Jason will when he walks in and sees his daughter playing the fucking lute. It's just like, she stole it. Good.
She stole it when she was out cold.
Yeah, that's the best time to steal it.
Yeah. No, Kana would
Yeah, she's
approve.
learning
Like,
when to take her opportunities.
yeah, that's why, like, in general, Kana will be proud of her little niece. She'll be like, I am proud of you, but.
Here's your lute back.
I mean, she's still unconscious.
Yeah.
Taka.
Yeah, no.
Just
That
a
would be
funny.
that'll be when Kana wakes up.
Yep.
Yeah. So, I'm assuming Jason's walking in as Veruna's coming down, and Jason's walking in going, "So, Silvara, buddy old pal."
What?
I hear you made some interesting beverages.
Well,
Hate, rape, drug.
Jason is then turning, looking down at Crystal, going, "Huh? I'm sorry. What did you say, child?"
That's what. And she points to Cranen. He called it.
Hey, Sheep.
Hmm.
You're at your computer, right?
Yeah.
Could you roll an insight for me?
Sure.
Oh no.
Also,
Okay. Could you also roll a history?
sure.
Okay. So to explain, though it is, in actuality silent, you could have sworn you heard the sound of stone grinding against stone as Jason turned to look at you. And as you see that Jason's now looking at Cranen, he notices that Jason's tails are all like kind of fanning out behind him. And Cranen's like, I haven't seen him do that before. I
I'm
don't
in
think I
danger.
even knew he had more than one tail.
Mm-hmm.
I think I fucked up.
He's just gonna go, and tap the little heart on his cloak.
I would like to make an agility or a athletics.
Acrobatics.
Or acrobatics? Okay.
Okay. So both of us rolling acrobatics?
Yeah. It's whoever's highest wins. Fuck.
Damn.
Damn it.
And like that, I'm leaving.
Fuck you and your minimum of a 10.
All right. Oh, okay. Also, fucking Lonnie Casp is gonna be jumping off for the night. Apparently, the like barometric pressure headache that she got turned into a migraine, so she's gonna just go lie down in the dark.
Okay.
Okay.
Spellcast.
Well, she already dipped.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
Yeah, that's who dipped.
I didn't even hear it. But yeah. Okay. Yeah, with Cranen leaving, Jason's just like, I will. It just stops himself short of finishing that statement.
Out of character, is Cranon invisible?
No, he just went invisible.
If he's within 10 feet, I can still see him. Because I have blind sight within 10 feet.
That's not blind sight, it's magical invisibility.
Yeah.
I'm back, sorry.
Magical invisibility works differently than blind sight. Or than what blind sight allows. Because if it were the same thing, then my dark vision would allow me to see him.
Cranon, roll a stealth check as you leave the building.
Okay.
Savara, perception.
Nope.
Okay, you don't know he
give me a
left.
second.
Can I see if I can see if he left?
No, this was because of the blind sight.
Oh, yeah, and I don't think I have.
Give me on.
What did I come back to?
Nope.
I was just seeing if I could
Jason
still
was
see.
threatening Cranon because Cranon explained what date rape was to Crystal.
Wait, who threatened Cranon?
Jason.
Who's threatening Cranon is Jason.
Oh.
Because
why?
he explained to his daughter what date rape was.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a big no-no.
Arata's just drinking her wine. I want this to be known.
Yeah. And as fucking Cranon goes invisible, leaves, Jason, like, cuts his own sentence off as Cranon, I swear I'll... And then stops. Then he looks over to Arata. Why didn't you stop him?
What? Stop him about what?
Explaining what date rape was to Crystal.
The fuck? To be completely fucking fair, I had no fucking idea what the fuck he was on about. Until he fucking explained it. You have to remember, I come from
class.
I come from the fucking... How do I put this without sounding mean? I come from Fey nobility. I'm not exactly used to that kind of thing. I've never really seen that.
Figured that would have been a common thing. I thought that's how Fey nobles got all their wives.
No, that's typically politicking and manipulation through words.
Manipulation.
Now, technically fall underneath bad guest law, bad hospitality as well.
Jason's gonna crouch down to be closer to eye level with Crystal and just be like, "Honey, please don't say that again. It's
Riffy?
Huh?
Riffy?
You know what? I'm fine with that. Just don't say the other one.
Okay.
Because that part of that name has several connotations that someone your age shouldn't be talking about. Okay?
Okay.
Good girl.
But if you're talking about the birds and the bees, Mommy already beat you to that.
No, it's related, but it's different. I'm not explaining that one yet.
Okay.
That's talk when you're older, I would imagine, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's a talk when you're potentially going out on your own. Anyways,
late.
Oh, by the way, Arata.
Hmm?
How receptive do you think Lonnie would be to a marriage?
Realistically speaking, This is a girl from a noble family, so royal, I should say. So
Yeah,
there's certain expectations.
Yeah, but we already know that she's making goo goo eyes at fucking Cranen.
Oh, not too fucking hard. How
Look,
you want to do this? Fey trickery?
yeah, something like that. I'll work it out later. But he should know better than to test me because I will get my revenge.
Oh, I'll go get a marriage contract written up with the priests.
Are you appearing?
Yes. I left out certain details.
I assumed you did.
Yes.
That doesn't mean I'm not going to be angry that you even encourage that level of vocabulary.
To be fair, what else would you call what happened to them?
They drank too much adult juice and passed out.
We already tried feeding them highly concentrated alcohol.
Jason's gonna be like, going to look down at Crystal, look at McCrane, and go, Crystal, could you go over to your aunt for a moment?
Okay.
Her aunt's not even in there.
That means she's going to the hospital.
Okay, wait, sorry, correction. Could you go over to your grandmother for a moment?
All right. And she goes over to her
Rana
grandmother.
is covering this girl's ears
I-
and making sure she
Do I
can't see shit.
technicality need to go to? Char's just drinking his tea while at the bar counter. Do I technicality need to go to, or is it just Crystal?
No,
Okay.
just Crystal. You're more worldly. Anyways, she's effectively like a 6-year-old in human terms. I don't
makes
think
me-
she fully has the concept, Cranen, that, we've been piling on gallons of booze into Kana, and she hasn't passed out yet.
Oh, right. Wait,
So
what?
saying that it was too much adult juice would have been sufficient for her.
Fair point. Let's not get hasty with the marriage contracts, please.
Fine. I do need you to sign something, though.
What's that?
It's a formality for like the whole military thing.
Okay.
And it'll be only held by me and those of that are in the cabinet.
Okay.
For the ruling party. So people who would, theoretically already know, but potentially already know this information. Jason's going to slide over a piece of paper. And it's just basic, normal, like, I'm sure Cranen has seen plenty of recruitment things for different town guards and stuff. But Jason's going to explain, it's basically like it's like a cover story in case anyone, wants to find out about you. We can just claim that you're a soldier.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Write your name.
He does that.
Which name does he write down?
Right, so Warren might he initials it WM.
Come. Jason's going to take it, hold it up, and he's going to put it into his coat pocket. As it is put into his pocket, you feel a twinge, like something happened, something far off, like just like a sixth sense. But you're not sure what. And as you're like contemplating it, you then start to question, like, wait, did anything even really happen? To the point that you're kind of just standing there, like quill still in hand, looking at where the document was. Just knowing you signed something, you remember that it's like for as a cover or like as a further alias. But past that, you're confused.
What did you do?
First and foremost, why are you assuming I did something? I'm not the one who just paused randomly after like signing a recruitment thing.
Because something feels fucking screwy.
I can't help you there. To be honest, you always feel like something's screwy.
To be fair, how many times has that been proven right?
No, I mean like you always feel like something's screwy because, there's the one thing that happened in your past, and then the other things that have happened in our past.
Yeah.
So you saying something feels screwy doesn't really narrow much down.
Fair, I don't know what the fuck you did.
Why are you... Again, why would I do anything? I need you to sign a document just for logistical purposes. Because if you're going to be, head of the fucking, spy rings and shit, you need a decent cover, don't you think?
No argument there.
Okay.
I mean, it could be worse. He instead of the military, it could have just been stated that you are a registered gigolo.
You've had too much wine.
How the fuck do you know what a gigolo is?
First of all, that question. Secondly, how much wine have you had?
Orana just looks at the bottle. It's like half empty. A bit. I've been enjoying my day.
Okay. You can let Crystal back over here.
Orana puts Crystal down. And as for how I know it, you assume that we didn't have that kind of line of work in the wilds.
Yeah, fair enough. Fucking hedonism to the extreme.
I know I'm just out of the fucking session due to the fact of
Yeah, drunk.
I'm just out as Kana.
I might call it for
I
the
need
night.
you to
Have a good
understand
night.
this is
I mean,
Oh, wait, what was
it
that?
is. It
What
is.
was that, Jetty?
I'm about to call it for the night.
Okay.
Talk to you later.
Have
It
a
is
good night,
12:30 right now, so
Yep.
you know.
Okay. Taka, do you want to start calling it?
One moment.
You
If
want me
anybody
to
do anything.
Okay.
What?
No, not really.
Does anyone else have anything?
Have to work on and
Freedom?
do is
Solshay?
Nope. I'm ready to end it here if you guys are.
yeah, I'm pretty much just train the recruits over at the firing range.
All right.
Roll a intelligence.
Ah, for them? Okay, got it.
Well, for you, for teaching.
Give me a sec. Intelligence check coming up.
Yep. Shoot, out of character, I will DM you
15.
what has occurred.
Okay.
Got a 15.
With a 15, you are able to adequately teach them that, after, half of the bots of bullets, they're able to actually kind of start hitting their targets.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, they can hit the broadside of a barn.
Yeah, basically, but they're by no means like a marksman.
And that Soshi would simply roll the back of his head and simply think that he's got a lot of work to do. That's pretty much all I've got.
You got
All
nothing
right.
else.
With that being said, this concludes today's episode of Kitsune Sisters D&D, and I hope you enjoyed. This is Seishoko Taka, and I will see you next time, hopefully on Worm Online. Anybody else want to add anything?
Have a good night, everyone.
Have a wonderful night.
Remember
and
to do your
This
vegetables.
really got crazy.
Yes,
Remember to do
yes,
your
it did.
vegetables, eat your drugs, and
No, don't eat.
something
No,
about
drink your water.
Remember, next
Drugs?
time,
What?
water's annoying.
remember when you go out drinking, make sure to bring friends.
Best way to do it.
So they can draw
just have a
mustaches on
wonderful
you.
night.
Hey!
Next time you see Oath, be ready for bodies.
That's why the
Yep.
butcher
Where
part
the
was.
fuck have you been the entire session?
They've been out
I
pillaging.
literally said that Oath went out raiding and pillaging.
No, I'm fully fucking aware. I thought we were going to get to a segment of that this session.
No,
No,
that'll be
I
next
was fully-
session.
Yeah, that'll be next session. I'll be off on the fucking hunt, like talking to like what tribes are closest to the city and getting them on either online or fucking making sure they aren't a problem.
Good. Good.
All right then, Faye Palpatine.
You
So-
damn well know it.
So to explain, and Loki, I feel like you'll be proud of this. And I didn't even need to do a roll.
A roll for what?
A rolling character
Oh.
to do this.
I know, and I'm proud. I'm so fucking proud of you.
Sheep, I taught you is signing a loose contract.
Yeah.
And with that, I'm ending recording.
Chief, I'm gonna be real.
I'm not finished with stream.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I was about to say, is there anything you guys would like to say for the end of the stream?
We've already said it.
Yep.
I have one thing. Everyone, subscribe to her. She needs it. She deserves it. Give her all the monies. Unless you're broke, then save your monies.
No, give them to me. I have a family to support, apparently.
Family, 3 kids, and fucking child support payments to an angry ex-wife.
Wait, who's the ex-wife in this situation?
Eduardo.
That'd be an ex-husband.
Yes, my ex-wife, Eduardo.
Okay, I'm ending the
Eduarda?
stream. I'm ending the stream. I'll see you all later.
I have-
Bye-bye. Good night,
I
and
have
see you all
one
later.
thing to add.
Later.
No.
Later.
What?
I'm gonna bounce
But-
too in that.
To those who
Yeah.
are watching, if you get us enough points, use your points wisely and cause her to do whatever is funniest.
Well, she didn't fucking scream when I fucking hit her with a scream.
It was a goat scream.
I got her to sing once on stream.
I
think
what?
I'm the reason she wears a dress.
Nope. Ending it. you.